Jamaica's mangroves, majestic, resilient and vital. These coastal forests provide protection, sustain marine life and fight against climate change. But why do mangroves matter?
They provide a lot of ecosystem services to Jamaicans as a nation. One of those is coastal protection. That's one that is vitally important to us as an island in a hurricane belt. So these particular plants that grow along our coastline, they protect us from storm surges, from wind, and they lessen the impact of these wave energy and storm energy.
Mangroves are Jamaica's frontline defense. Without them, our coastal communities are at greater risk.
Jamaica is no different from the rest of the world. The world has a loss rate of about 1.5% of its mangroves or wetlands per year. Jamaica and the Caribbean has a loss of maybe about 3%. And Jamaica specifically, according to NEPA, had lost about more than half of its mangroves since like the 70s. As you can imagine, well, drive around and look around. Most of our coastal towns were originally mangroves and wetlands. The airports that we land in, Norman Manley Airport and the one in Montego Bay, they are in the middle of mangroves.
The Forestry Department has been working on restoration plans to recover lost mangroves.
The Forestry Department has a new initiative called the Jamaica Mangroves Plus Project, which is the first real step in protecting mangroves nationally. As part of this program, we intend to impact policy, protecting mangroves at the policy level so that protection can continue moving forward.
This plan by the Forestry Department to look at restoration as a whole for some target and priority sites across the country is not commonplace and it's relatively new, so we really need to make a big deal about it. The Forestry Department a couple of years ago, and I had the pleasure of working with them to write the National Mangrove and Swamp Forest Restoration Plan. So this is one aspect of that plan, which is a 10-year plan. So if you're driving around the country now, you may see billboards that say mangroves matter with the importance, etc. That's all coming out of the plan. So the restoration project is just one aspect of that plan that we're looking to implement as soon as possible.
How does the Mangrove Project fit into the overall mandate of the Forestry Department?
Under the EU Budget Support Program that was recently concluded, the Forestry Department developed a mangrove and swamp forest management plan. This was the first integrated plan to deal with wetlands in the country thus far. That plan is, in essence, the genesis of the Mangrove Project. The Mangrove Project is designed to deliver on the initial works associated with that plan, and as a consequence of which, once the plan is through, once the project is through, we will be incorporating all of the works that the project has developed, as well as furthering the plan, the actions in the plans.
Join us. Protect Jamaica's mangroves. The Jamaica Mangroves Plus Project is brought to you by the Global Environment Facility and the Forestry Department.